Do your magic. Make me gorgeous. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
All right, Men's Health Month is so important for you because you're
I'm a man.
allegedly. So we're gonna go see our friends at Form Face and Body. I've actually met the doctors before, two incredible surgeons that have formed Form to do everything from breast reconstruction, plastic surgery, and your injectables, really anything to take care of yourself. And I'm bringing Steve with me. I need a little touch up on this face of mine.
Need a little lift, little boost.
Lift tuck, and I love these guys. These guys do so much charitable work as well, so I can't wait to bring you guys along. Let's go.
I'm Nurse Rack on Instagram.
Nurse Rack,
Yeah.
I like that.
Good.
Yes, even better. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I might fall asleep if it's too comfortable.
I'm just gonna mark you I do my little artwork, and then we'll assess and dose how strong the muscles move. Let's go angry face. Yeah, we can definitely do a stronger dose here if this really bothers you. And raise up for me. Just mark where the movement is. And you're not too bad over here.
I just don't want it so that this part is frozen and this
that's
part like
moving.
moves too
Yeah.
much. And if it can give me a little lift, I always like that.
Yeah.
You know, because it
For
makes
sure.
the eyeliner a lot easier to
Yeah. So lift for me.
do your magic. Make me gorgeous.
You are gorgeous. I'll freeze you though.
You know, the first few times I did this, I want movement.
Oh no.
Now I'm like, just freeze it. No, just go.
No emotions.
Yes. And how often do you think like I should be getting Botox? Like,
As soon as I start seeing any kind of movement, I'm like, I don't like it. So this
Okay.
is my personal preference. Some
Yeah.
people don't have that
Yeah.
preference. 3 months when people start getting movement. Really nice eyebrows.
oh, thank you. I laminate them.
Squint for me.
Like this way. Am I squinting? I can't tell.
And tilt a little towards me. Squint hard. You're a little bit better on this side.
Am I? Wonder why that is.
Could be the side you sleep on, or the other.
Yes, it is. How do I look?
Done.
Did I do a fair amount?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on your forehead. I'm doing 10.
Yeah.
We're just spreading them out a little bit more.
Yeah. How many cc's is that? Like not cc's, but you know.
It's the same, like units.
Units.
Yeah.
How
so
many?
it's 10 on your forehead. 18 just in the middle here.
Wow.
See, squeeze together. I'm not seeing any tail movement here, just the movement here.
Yeah.
So we'll just freeze that out.
I see. Interesting. But you see this, look at that.
So yeah, we'll give it a strong dose there.
Yeah, as strong as you want. Dose it up. How do I look like this?
Angry face. And raise your eyebrows up. Great. And do actually a squint for me. Do this side here. All right. Stress
The balls. Yes.
Want 1, 2?
I'll take 2
There
balls.
you go.
2 balls are better than 1.
Exactly. All right. You ready?
I'm ready. Ish.
You can rest your head back if you want. Be as comfy as possible. All right. First, go. How you doing?
This feels amazing.
Love that. Make an angry face.
Let me think of Steve.
You're doing so well. You look like you got stung by some bees.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll go down.
Pain is beauty, beauty is pain. I find my skin reacts really badly. It just bruises easily, and then
I'll put some arnica on for you.
what does the arnica do?
It helps with bruising and
okay.
swelling. And have you tilt a little towards me? Raise up for me. Relax. Okay, that should be the worst of it. You doing okay?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is nothing. I pick my skin every night. It feels like just me. I'm like, did she even do anything?
All right, squint for me. Relax. Doing okay?
Yep.
We're almost done.
So usually it takes a week, right, to kick in?
2 weeks for full.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks
You'll
for
start
full.
noticing in the first week, but
Yeah.
2 weeks for full result.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah, the welts are already going down. Okay, you're all done. So just don't overexert yourself for tonight, and no taking a nap for 4 to 6 hours. No laying flat.
No, I'm the nap
You as well.
queen. Okay, you're up.
I'm Dr. Somogyi, and I'm a board-certified plastic surgeon. I spent about 15 years in Toronto, mostly at the University of Toronto, having completed an undergraduate degree, a master's degree, medical school, and then residency in plastic surgery. The most exciting part of my training for sure was my year in Australia. I was in Melbourne. I worked in 2 different places. One, the Melbourne Institute of Plastic Surgery, an amazing hub of cosmetic plastic surgery. And the second was at the Peter MacCallum Cancer Institute, where I really refined my breast cancer reconstructive skills and microsurgical skills. So that was an unbelievable opportunity. And since then, I've been at North York General Hospital in Toronto and in our private practice at Form Face and Body. When I started my career in Toronto, the purpose was really to provide as high quality care in as many different areas of plastic surgery as I could for patients. After a number of years, it became very clear that doing this on my own just wasn't going to have the reach that we wanted for patients, and it really wasn't going to be as good in the end as we expected or wanted it to be. And so Form came about as a creation of a multidisciplinary, fully functioning place or hub that offers every service possible for a patient looking for cosmetic surgery, both on the surgical and non-surgical side. The idea was to bring a number of surgeons together and to provide the wide range of services that anybody could really benefit from. Part of the goal of Form is to provide everything for everybody. And one of the logical next steps in really building that concept is to properly look after men's health, specifically on the aesthetic and cosmetic side of things. We know from the literature, we know from our friends, we know from when we go out for dinner, that men are becoming increasingly more aware of their aesthetics, not just on the outside, but how they feel, the confidence that you get from how you look on the outside and how that reflects how you feel on the inside. And that really applies just as much to men as it does to women, and really gender is irrelevant in that regard these days. And so one of Form's focuses over the last few years has been to be able to deliver that kind of care in the appropriate way for men. And so of course the types of things, that services that are provided are somewhat different, both on the surgical and non-surgical, but the environment is slightly different, but really the goal is exactly the same, and that's to address the aesthetic goals and the general wellness of men to the extent that we can. The purpose of Form, as we said, was really to be the hub or the beacon for cosmetic medicine, plastic surgery in the community. And one of the ways that we can give back to the community or really be a part of the community is in what we do on the charitable side of things. North York General Hospital, the hospital where myself and Dr. Jalil both work, where we do all of our reconstructive work, has always been very close to our hearts. It's a very big part of what we do and our identity as plastic surgeons. And so very recently we made a very large donation, $100,000, back to the hospital specifically to improve the services on the breast reconstruction side. And so for us, that was a big contribution. That was something that we geared up for really months and years, and something that we're very proud of and still administering while we do all of the little things within the community. Form was set up not as a place where a surgeon can provide a treatment or a nurse can provide a procedure, but it was really a place for patients to come, tell us about what they need, learn about the potential options, and feel totally confident in their decision and feel comfortable with whatever it is that they're going to do to change or feel better about the way they look and the way they feel. That's really the purpose of Form.
All
Here, I'll take
right,
these off.
perfect. I'll get one relaxed. Raise your eyebrows up. Angry.
Is real angry, happy, mad, sad.
Do you have any medical conditions?
No.
You want any medication?
No.
Do you have any allergies?
No.
You're not pregnant or breastfeeding? Huh? Are you a smoker?
No.
Great. So how frozen do you want to be? Somewhat soften these lines up too? Okay, perfect. So angry first. What about here? Do you want this to be more frozen, the middle?
What do most men do?
And then men muscles are way stronger than women. So
Interesting.
yeah. So they can tolerate more of a dose than women.
Okay.
A
Yeah.
lot more frowning.
Yeah.
Strong.
And
Yeah.
then like raise up, like those muscles are strong. Cause
Your
you can
muscles
see how
are really strong, so maybe you need to go a little heavier this time.
I'll soften it up nicely. I'll do 2 units per point. I did 1 unit per point for you. So. Yeah. Okay, up for me. Draw a line here. Look a little towards me. I worry. Men are, when it comes to needles, I don't know.
They're babies. They are babies.
It's a lot of crying.
Yeah.
Okay, just let me know if you need a break. We did 10 units on yours. I'm counting 14 for 2 each spot. I can split them up and give you some ones too, just to soften the area.
Do you get a lot of men coming in here?
And
It's
what?
so stigmatized really for like
Right.
men to come in for treatments when, why not? It helps with aging, it's good for your skin.
Turn to the left. Turn to the right. Look at me. Glitch.
You see more needles here because men's skin is thicker too, so I like to split it up so the needle doesn't get dull and it's less painful for you. Yeah.
That's interesting. So then because men's skin is thicker.
Yeah, I split up the doses and more needles so that they stay sharp, so that when I poke you, it hurts less.
Does it get that dull that quickly?
Yeah, because they're so thin. These are like very small needles that it'll dull up super quick. Yeah.
So would you say that most men that come in here come in by themselves, or are they like me and Steve, where the partner's like, you should try this?
I've been getting them solo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your balls.
There you go. A little setup here. So way more.
Oh, wow.
Can I see? Oh, I like that. I like how you laid it out so
Symmetrical.
beautifully.
Very nice.
My sunset. Any questions before I start? All right, ready? First one, my dear. You're doing great. How was it?
I need 15 minutes.
All right, one more. Feeling okay? Men have a higher rate of passing out, so
That's so funny.
trust me.
Why do you hold it up like that?
Just so product doesn't go anywhere else.
Okay.
You don't want it like seeping, so it's just proper like technique that I just got the habit of, especially in these areas. I hold it. But that's why you're not supposed to lay flat either, because you don't want product going anywhere else.
Okay.
And then you wake up and you're like,
Yeah.
how you holding up?
It's okay. I mean, none of these are fun. Oh yeah, now I remember these ones.
And then
I can
the
almost,
more pulse.
I can almost like hear it.
You can. The crunch. It's actually my favorite part when I get my Botox. The first couple ones are always good, and then it gets tender.
Ooh, that was loud.
As the needle gets duller. That should be the worst, but I always consider the forehead to be the worst. Doing great. Last one.
Nurse Rack thinks I'm doing great.
For a man.
Squint again for me. Relax. Great. You did it.
You did it.
All right. Any questions about aftercare?
Yeah, let us know. Again, aftercare, you said no napping.
Yeah, no laying
4 to 6
flat.
hours.
Okay, no laying flat. Even when you're on your phone, like, don't tilt so much
okay.
over. Upright is the best position to be in, and don't overexert yourself.
Okay, amazing.
Should be
Thank you
good.
so much.
That was great.
It's amazing.
Good?
Yes.
But you're gonna have to return the balls.
All right, so it's been a couple of weeks that we had Botox at Form Face and Body. I just love it there because everyone is just so nice and knowledgeable. We had Nurse Rack with us, who was our nurse injector. Shout out to Nurse Rack, thank you so much. And how do you feel? Because this was your second time.
It's my second time getting Botox or Brotox.
Let's just call it Botox. It is what it is.
It's Botox.
Like,
we don't need to man it up.
yeah, we don't need to.
Dudify it.
It's Botox.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, how do you feel?
It was good. First time I was a little bit more apprehensive about it and, you know, didn't know how I was gonna feel or how, if it would hurt or not, or how much I should take, or, you know, all those things, where this time we ramped it up.
I would say this time, I have to say, I don't know what Nurse Rack did, but I felt the effects like pretty fast. I would say within a week, I already saw a huge difference. For me, it's more my frown lines, because when I don't do injections, I feel like I look mad. And I think that Botox for me, even though I was reluctant to do it for a really long time because I was afraid of the results and what could happen, and feeling as though my perception of what I feel inside, which is more on the positive side, was being displayed on my face, because with those frownies, they seem to make me look a little bit more sad, or, you know, I know, cue the sad music. But this allows me to be and feel more confident. And I always say, you do what you want to yourself, as long as you do the research and it makes you feel good inside. You know, who can really judge anyone for that? I grew up around a lot of women who did a lot of plastic surgery, especially in the Asian culture. Rhinoplasty and eyelid surgery is quite common, and I knew a lot of my mom's friends who would get it, and we would have very open discussions about plastic surgery. I would say a question I get asked a lot is how it feels. So how does it feel on your face, the Botox? You did the same as me, but just less.
Yeah, I got a little bit less, where I did kind of top of the forehead, I think a couple above my eyebrows, and then a few down the sides, because I have a lot of wrinkles when I scrunch my face or when I smile.
He's just scrunching his face. He's like a scrunchy scrunch. You see, when he thinks about me, he scrunches his face a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of thinking.
Go in and show them what they look like. So you can see here, he still has like full eyebrow movement.
It's not that I'm super frozen, but I had a lot of big, huge lines in the middle of my forehead whenever I would pull that up, because like Nurse Rack said, I had very strong muscles in my forehead, and so it was really easy for me to get all scrunchy. So she just kind of froze those up, so now I can still move my eyes and do all that stuff, but it just softened all those things up. But yeah, I still have tons of movement as far as emotion stuff goes, where my eyebrows can move and all that stuff.
Yeah, and I think we need to normalize men doing injectables and treatments on themselves. I really like how he's starting to embrace the beauty of beauty, where we get facials together. You know, we already work out together. So and that's such an integral part of health. But now these are a few little tweaks that we can do to add some confidence in ourselves, and just to maintain this. All right, so for me, the procedure is really easy. I poke and prod my face. I'm basically my own dermatologist all the time, so it felt like nothing for me. What I got was through my frown lines, on my forehead and around my eyes, and I just feel really lifted. I still have movement in my eyebrows here through here. It's not as much movement through the front of my face. So I'm really happy with the results. I feel like it looks pretty natural, and I just feel as though, especially because I wear makeup, it does give me a little bit of a lift on the outer corners of my eyes. So applying eyeliner is definitely easier for me. That's one thing I really noticed. So we just want to thank the team over at Form Face and Body. We'll send a link below. These doctors here, I just also want to say how incredible that they are. Not only are they really helping women feel great about themselves, they do so much reconstruction surgery for women that have gone through really difficult times, and the doctors are always giving back charity-wise, helping really to promote women's health and move it forward in advancements. And I've heard them talk many of times now in different settings, and each time I'm completely inspired in what they do, because I think that as much as we are going to surgeons for the aesthetics of it all, it really makes me feel so much better going to a clinic that also really cares about women's and men's health, both equally outwardly and internally. And I think that's so important because it all works together synergistically. So really, really in great hands if you visit Nurse Rack and all the doctors and the team over at Forum. Let us know how you like this comment. Have you tried Injectables? Will you try it? And that's it.
Please like, subscribe,
Comment.
about maybe your experience.
We're here.
We're here
Let's
for
talk. Thanks for joining us. Talk to you soon.
it. Bye.
Ooh, this eyebrow is really long. Can I pull it? Ow! And maybe I need to bite it with my teeth.
No, you're gonna rip my eyebrows out. Ow.
Oh my, you okay?
No.
Oh, did that hurt more than the Botox?
Yes.
Well, as your doctor, take 2 Advils and call me in the morning.